Hey guys, Brendan here, being the editor for this episode. I'll let Cody introduce everything in a moment. I just want to let you all know that we're playing Goblin Punks this week and next week. This is another Grant Howitt game, and the link will again be in the description. So I'll just let Cody take it from here.
Hello, and welcome to a Paradise Lost podcast. My name's Cody. I'll be your GM for the night. And we are playing a game called Goblin Punks.
I'm Michaela. I'll be playing Duzzy. Pronouns she.
I'm Brendan. Pronouns are he, him, and I will be playing Mitz Ogre.
I'm Britt. Pronouns are she, her, and I'll be playing Tiny Timantha, also known as Tiny.
I'm Kristina. My pronouns are she, her, same as my character, and I'll be playing Waffles.
Wonderful. And Waffles is spelled with a Z, right?
Of fucking course.
Obviously. So, one of the things that is a pregame thing to do for the Goblin Punks game is rolling for 3 equipment items that you have on your adventure. Would you all like to go around the circle and let each other know what you're bringing to the table?
Duzzy is going to be bringing her big boots, her dragonling lighter, and some herbs that I'm pretty sure are goblin weed.
Can't believe you got the lighter and the weed. That's so... I'm so jelly. Mitz is going to be bringing his big stylish hat, a cool jacket, and a dragonling lighter.
Tiny Timantha will be bringing her big boots, her baseball bat, and a length of rope.
And Waffles is, I believe, it was eyeliner, goblin booze, and a pocket knife.
Dangerous.
My slang is go suck an elf.
Go suck an elf.
Tiny Timantha's goblin slang is that's knockers.
And Waffles is what a pudge.
You holding crack? That's what it is. Are you holding crackers?
Oh man, I thought you were going to leave it at you holding crack.
To be fair, so did I.
I will never explain what crackers are. But yes, there we go. It is finally... I have made a thing. You holding crackers.
All right. So the gang's all here. You find yourselves at Sub-South High School, collected in the library for Saturday detention. Standing... And this is a problem for y'all, because, you know, your rave is tonight. You ain't got time for staying in detention when you've got a rave to go to. So standing in the front of the room is a pudgy hobgoblin with a droopy face named Principal Burnin'. Burnin' Pancakes.
Yo, we got a knife fight now. Waffles superior to pancakes. Not a debate.
Yes, Miss Waffles. You're already here for knife fighting. You don't want the horns. And he gives you like a devil horns. You all should write me a report on why you're here by the end of the day. I will be checking on you every hour on the hour. Don't fudge this up. Or as you kids say, that's knockers.
Excuse me, sir. I don't believe that is the technical use of that turn of phrase.
Is that not how you use that, Mr. Ogre?
Yes, sir. Mitts Ogre with 2 R's in it, sir. No, That's Knockers is a turn of phrase that is popular among the youth here, in which that you would look at a small dog and tell them, wow, that's Knockers.
I guess I'm not as hip to the jive as I thought I was. Thank you for correcting me, Mitts Ogre.
No problem, sir, but I wanted to let you know that, unfortunately, the second R in my last name is in fact silent, so you have done me a great disservice. I'm gonna have to ask that me and my friends here leave detention immediately, as you have just slighted my family's honor. I'm gonna, flick my lighter on and just stare at him.
God, I love this one. You know what? Roll that for me.
Do I get any extra D6s for...
Yeah, you used, according to Michaela's count, you have 2 that you can throw on that if you wanted to spend your goblin points.
Wait, I thought that we only got goblin points for, for other people using our phrase.
No, when you use... So the way the rules are worded is when somebody uses your phrase, you passed on the token from the center of the table. Pretty much you track people saying your phrase. So since we're not using the tokens from the middle of the table, it's just whenever you use the phrase, you get a point allotted.
I feel like that since we can't have the phrase get used, or since we can't actually pass things to people over the internet, I feel like that it's probably decided by the person whose phrase it is. Because I could have totally used that's Knockers in the wrong way, and Britt might not have decided to hand me a token.
I don't think you have to use it the right way. Because it specifically says you don't need to explain what it means. Hopefully people will reach a consensus when you notice someone using your slang or part of it. Hand them a token.
Okay.
So I guess it would be, since it is Brit's slang, I guess it would be up to Brit whether or not you got tokens for it. We'll do a Leonardo DiCaprio snap and point every time somebody uses the word.
Okay then, I will roll then. And I got a 6.
You did indeed get a 6. My apologies, Mr. Ogre. How should I restore your family's honor? I will make sure to contact your mother and let her know that I am deeply sorry for any slight your family may have. Will she be picking you up?
Well, sir, as that I had mentioned before, I believe that the only thing for you to do is to let me and all of my compatriots out of this unlawful detainment that you have put us in, instead of having to contact my parental figures, as that would be much more work on your part, and we certainly don't want you, our certainly overworked principal, from having to deal with this. Come on, guys, let's get out of here.
Fine, but you better watch yourselves. I will be looking out for you on the town. Don't cause any trouble, and we won't have any problems. As long as you're not holding crackers.
All right then, gang, let's get out of here before this guy decides to figure out what a pudge is. Let's go. Bye, Mr. Waffles. Go suck an elf.
My husband is an elf. I will be doing that later. And then he just walks down the hall.
Hearing Michaela sigh in the background of that made it worth it.
His name is Pancakes, not Waffles.
Yeah, I messed that up. Because Kristina had me thinking about waffles.
Yo, he's nowhere as cool as Waffles. He's Pancakes. They're all flimsy and not durable. I got little wells for syrup. Fuck you, man. You're such a pudge.
My apologies about that, Waffles. I did not mean to insult you so direly.
Look, waffles is a superior breakfast food. That's why I'm named after it, okay?
I can totally agree to that. Anyway, I believe that we have a rave to get to, so let's blow this Knockers Pudge popsicle stand and go kill an elf. That's Holden.
What the fuck kind of words just came out?
Listen, Waffles, sometimes I just let the ADHD take over and I just say words as they appear in my brain. It's worked every time so far, 100% of the time.
Dude, are you holding crackers on us? Because you're sounding a little, pudgy.
And just as y'all are having this conversation, older goblin, skates down the hallway right past you. I don't know what HDs are, but I got 80 of them. Woo! And then right into, Mr. Pancakes. Why is he sticky? Why are you dry?
I don't like the thought of adults being sticky. Just want to put that out there.
Same.
Alright. So, now that y'all are free of school, what is your plan for planning and throwing your, rave?
So, for this rave party thing, anyone got ideas?
Okay. I got the food handled. Because, I'm gonna make my namesake. Because why the fuck not? Now, what I need you guys to do is to go and get me all the different flavors so I can make all the syrups.
All right then, we can definitely go and get all the different flavors for all the syrups. But I have to know who's bringing the entertainment for the syrups.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, obviously, if this is going to be a rave, we're going to need to have some kind of entertainment for the things that we are raving about.
Hey, yo, I can bring some entertainment. I was in my older brother's stash earlier and totally found these herbs that I'm pretty sure we can smoke. I've got a lighter if we want to try.
I also have a lighter and a jacket where that we can store the herb.
Apairofdicelost podcast does not condone the underage use of marijuanas. We would just like to put that out there. The thoughts and concerns expressed in this podcast are not indicative of our current beliefs. We are goblins.
Or
Thank
future
you.
sponsors.
I mean, if we want a waffle sponsor, I'll totally take a waffle sponsor, because I out a game like waffles.
Do you want me to read the ad read? I can do it. I can do it in the Mitz Ogre voice.
That would be so good.
Hello, do you like waffles? I also enjoy waffles, so come on down to Goblin High and get you some waffles.
Not the goblin, the food. And we do not condone the eating of goblins.
In this game, we do not condone the eating of goblins. Also, most goblins that you see on this show that are imbibing in drugs or other illicit activities have been held back enough in their high school career that this is now a legal thing for them to do. So anyway, as I was saying, we need to figure out how to get some entertainment for the syrup that we're putting the rave on for.
I might know a guy. I could convince them to come down, and Tiny's gonna take her baseball bat and kind of smack it into her hand menacingly.
Cool. So the entertainment's gonna be a piñata?
It's almost like you read my mind.
That is Knockers.
So I guess I'll get the piñata.
All right. So, where do we plan on getting this piñata?
Well, obviously, we'd have to get it from the same place we get all the syrup. That's where the piñatas and the syrup come from.
Yes. You all begin to make your way down to... I need a good name for this. It needs a good name.
I've got it. I got Gobstone. Gobstone Creamery.
Gobstone Creamery, the syrup and pinata factory. Because that makes sense. Home of the everlasting gob goers. Because we don't stop gobs around here.
But it has to be the one on Chesterfield Street, not the one on Mesterfield Street. Get it right.
Oh, absolutely. The one on Nesterfield Street should be burned to the ground. And then
Nester with an M. Gosh, what a pudge.
Was I mistaken? Is there actually 3 Gobstone Creameries in this little podunk town?
Not anymore.
Ah, man, that's knockers.
Which Gobstone Creamery are you going to? Not gonna lie, I got lost.
I think we're going to the one on Chesterfield Street.
So, you make your way downtown to Gobstone Creamery.
Cody.
Yes.
What is Gobstone Creamery's slogan?
Gobstone Creamery's slogan is Gobstone Creamery, the creamiest syrup and pinatas on this side of the sewage factory.
Fantastic.
As you make your way downtown, you hear a psst. Hey kid. From in an alleyway.
Do we all look? Because we're all kids.
That's the question.
Drugs?
As you turn around and say, drugs, you see a guy in a beige trench coat and a super wide brim fedora. I'm talking like the widest of wide brims. You kids holding crackers?
Depends on who's asking.
Well, I got money and I got crackers. So, like, as community outreach, we're trying to get drugs out of the hands of kids. So, you got any, I'll buy them off of you. But if you need drugs, I'm also a drug dealer. So, I got drugs if you want them.
What kind of crackers do you got? Are they the Ritz kind or the Townhouse kind?
You know, the best kind. Soda crackers.
Waffles is gonna pull out her pocket and be like, "You need to move along. Those ain't worth our time."
Oh, hey. No need for the knives. Can you go ahead and roll to see if you convinced him to move along?
I don't know if I've used anybody else's catchphrases yet. Did I?
I know you've used at least one.
Okay, so I'll just roll 2 if we're in agreement on that.
Wouldn't you actually roll 3 since you're also threatening them with your knife, which your item gives you another d6?
Yes. That is a 6. Hey, oh shit. Your waffles. I know your old man. Yeah, we go way back. He's actually the reason why I have to wear this trench coat. And then he opens the trench coat to flash a huge scar across his chest. Yeah, he gave me this in a knife fight, so I don't want no trouble. I just, I got crackers if you want crackers. Oh.
Hey, yo, whoa. Close the trench coat. Close the trench coat. What a fudge. Close it.
Look. You don't go flashing the tic-tac-toe waffle symbol around everywhere, okay? That's personal. When you get that done to you, that means business. Now get the fuck out of here.
You got it. Just don't tell the old man. He'll put another one on my back.
Yeah, and the next time we'll actually play the tic-tac-toe on you. So get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, go suck an elf.
Is that what did they teach you kids and whatever, never mind. I'm out of here.
He was like, yeah, keep on before I teach you.
And he runs on his merry way.
As we're walking towards the Gobstone Creamery after that little encounter, I'm going to just kind of look back to everyone and be like, now, I'll be honest, I'm really more amazed that man wasn't, in fact, 3 goblins in a giant trench coat. That's my entire takeaway from that scene. I'm honestly very amazed that Cody did not make that 3 goblins in a trench coat.
You know, that is pretty knockus that he really wasn't, but let's keep going.
So, as you make your way to the factory, you find you all know it pretty well. Like, it's a cornerstone of the community. The Gobstone Creamery factory, right next door to the sewage processing plant. The sewer waste actually flows into the Gobstone Creamery's water intake estuary. So, like, one man's waste is another man's piñata. You make your way to the showroom floor, and as you're walking around out of the corner of the showroom, you hear a familiar voice. Psst. Hey, you kids want to buy some piñatas?
Does it sound like the Crackers guy?
It is the Crackers guy.
I'm gonna look over and be like, yo! What did I just say? Get the fuck out of here!
But you didn't say get the fuck out of here. You said get the fuck out of here while we was there. I got the fuck out of here that was there. Now I'm here that is here. You want me to get the fuck... I work here.
Is he actually in the building? Because I thought you said he was, like, right outside.
Oh, no, inside looking around on the showroom floor. He is inside the building.
Okay, I misheard.
It still works either way.
So let me get this straight. You're both the local drugs dealer and outreach program person, as well as the local piñata dealer? This is... My dude, you are wearing a lot of hats.
Yeah, well, I got 3 sons and a trench coat to look out for.
See? I knew it. This is totally a thing. Sir, I would like your hat, please.
But your hat's already cool. What? Why would you like... You want to be the showroom clerk? You want a job, kid?
No, I do not want a job. I make enough money being this cool. However, what I would like is your paycheck. That way there, I can pay for some piñatas.
What he's saying is, give him your wallet.
You better do what he says, or I'm going to introduce you to my ogre-sized boots.
I already see your oversized boots. They're too big for you. You got shoes to fill. You got growing up to do. You don't want this fight, kid. None of you kids want this fight, except for you. You probably do want this fight. He points to Waffles. I don't want to fight you, but I got a family to support. Like, I can't just feed them syrup.
Why? What do you think I eat every breakfast besides waffles? It's syrup.
Whoa, are you disparaging her way of life? Like, what's that?
Are you talking down to my family? About my family? Me and all 8 of my siblings? We gonna have some problems here? You know, give me your wallet and go suck an elf.
Are you trying to gaslight me right now? I'm gonna need you to get out of this store. 'Cause you're talking to my guy all wrong.
Not without a piñata.
Roll for it.
There have been a lot of things that we've asked. I asked for his hat.
Yeah,
Now give me a pinata, and I'll be out of your hair. I can't promise these other thugs.
Alright, let's go in order. Brendan first. Roll for the pinata.
I'm rolling for the hat.
Yeah, the hat. Oh, and Kristina already rolled for the pinata and got a 6. Oh, and Brendan got 2 6s for the hat. Cool. This guy just doesn't matter. Fine. You kids, so if I give you a pinata, and I give, the, cool kid over there my, hat, are, y'all gonna promise not to cause any more trouble? Or did y'all want my entire paycheck and my livelihood? You can have my kids, too. Bop, Fop, and Sock, they work in the factory, so they can just make you pinatas.
I want one more thing. And she's gonna pick up, Tiny's gonna pick up a piece of candy that was in one of the, bins. I want this piece of candy.
Do you eat the piece of candy?
I do. I unwrap it and I eat it.
It's cream corn flavored.
My favorite.
How uncomfortably moist is the pinata?
Oh, it is, the soggiest pinata you have ever picked up.
That's what I thought.
Like, you gotta let this bad boy dry out before anybody's gonna crack it open.
That's fine. We have to hang it up, so it'll dry when we hang it up a little bit.
Well, you know what they say. Jimmy cream corn, I don't care.
Did you say it wrong on purpose?
Yeah?
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Also, why is the pinata soggy?
Are you gonna crack it open now to find out?
No.
Also, Brendan, your hat is now upgraded to a bigger, more stylish hat.
Fantastic. I'm gonna play this like it's Team Fortress 2 and just put my hat, basically just put the one hat, like take my other cool hat off, put the other hat on, and then put my cool hat on top of it. I want you to know that anyone in this game that has a hat, I'm gonna be taking their hat.
Wonderful. So, you kids gonna stay out of trouble now?
Waffles just looks at him, takes the pinata in one hand, just stares him down, turns around and walks away without saying anything.
That kid scares the shit out of me.
Oh, you haven't seen the best of it. You should see what that Waffles does when she is angry.
Desi's just going to pull out her MP3 player and cue up My Alchemical Romance and walk out with everybody.
There's more than one reason that name is funny to me, and Brendan knows it.
I'm having a good chuckle over here with that.
At least she didn't say My Punk Romance.
That is also a good one. My Punk Romance, notably better than any Weezer cover band.
No guitars are played during their acts.
You say that, but you just wait, because I've got a guitar coming in, like, for Christmas.
The only note I'll add into this is if you haven't listened to Mage or one of our other things, these jokes will not make sense.
Inside jokes, that's how you keep the brand going.
No guitars were harmed in the making of this recording.
Yet.
So, question for you guys. Where do you plan on acquiring syrup?
I thought the syrup was at the Pinata Factory because it's like a Cold Stone Creamery.
The syrup is at the Pinata Factory. You know what y'all just agreed to walk out of without having any in hand?
No, we walked away, aka to the other store, naturally.
Yeah.
Walked away to the other side of the store. naturally.
Oh. We're going to the one on Nestor Street.
Mesterfield Street. Nesterfield Street.
I'm sorry,
Nestor Street, you better not have, burned down or something like that.
I'm sorry, I forgot. We have to go to the one on Mesterfield Street because Nesterfield Street got burned down. Mysterious.
Weird. So as you cross through the burnt out ruins of the Nesterfield Gobstone Creamery on your way to the Mesterfield Gobstone Creamery.
Oh, is there any like remaining syrup in the burned down husk of Nesterfield?
So before that, I will answer that question. But before then, somebody Britt, roll me a check.
To do what?
Well, it's not called a perception check or a reflex save.
Obviously, we're just seeing if my piece of candy exploded in my stomach. Duh.
All right. So, with a 2, you don't successfully do the thing. I'll explain what the thing was. And you either get a +1 shame. Well, yeah. +1 shame, +1 trouble. Or lose a break in item. You get to decide, though. As out of nowhere, a gang of skateboarding 10-year-olds drop in on a corrugated roof half pipe and run Tiny Tamantha over with their skateboards. Plural.
Might I butt in here for just a second, Cody?
Yeah.
Looking at Tiny Tamantha's inventory, I feel like that a baseball bat is the natural enemy of skateboarders, so I feel like that Brit should at least get one more D6 on that roll.
Alright, roll me another D6.
So my question is, am I getting 1 shame and 1 trouble, or is it one or the other, and then or the other thing?
One or the other, or break an equipment item. But first, Brendan made the argument, I don't know if you heard, on your behalf, that baseball bats are the natural nemesis to skateboarders. Therefore, you should be able to roll another D6 because you've got equipment that applies in this situation.
Also, don't forget about any times that like you've used the other quips; those would still also be applied to the D6, or to how many D6s you roll.
What about skateboards? What does skateboards have to do with what she rolled?
All I got was, hey, Britt, roll a thing, and you'll figure out what happened after you roll it. And that's all I got.
Oh. So, a gang of 10-year-old skateboarders using the corrugated sheet metal roof of the old burnt-out factory drop in like it's a half pipe and may or may not run Tiny over.
Oh, okay. Well, I know I have at least 1 coin. And I have my baseball bat, so that's 3? So I roll 2 more?
Yeah.
By Michaela's count, you have 2 coins if you wanted to add to it.
I'm glad someone's keeping count, because I'm just using phrases and shit and not keeping track, honestly.
I'm gonna just roll the 2, and I'll save 1 coin.
Alright, so these tiny goblins try to drop in, try to mess with your, we'll call you a posse. And as they're about to roll over one of you, Samantha spins around and just cracks one off their skateboard with the baseball bat. They're totally okay, because fun fact, goblins up to the age of 20 are incredibly elastic. But they're off their skateboard. The rest of the kids kind of circle around you all. Hey, what gives? Why are you in our territory? You punks.
Wow, this is amazingly cute. Look at you. You think that this is your territory? Have you met my friend Waffles over here? Or maybe I can introduce you to my good buddy, Samantha. They call her Tiny, but she's really not tiny. If the size of her gigantic muscles wielding that baseball bat weren't already noticeable enough for that. Or if you really wanted to get your asses kicked in this, and then I air quotes, your territory, I could introduce you to my good friend Duzzy. They have very big boots. You don't want to know how hard that those boots kick. You will get an entirely new asshole.
Oh, real big man cussing at a bunch of kids. What gives? You grown-ups gonna crack us with a baseball bat? I'm gonna tell my mom. She's gonna make you get out of our territory. This is our playground.
Listen here, you little shit. That's knockers. Don't go tattling to your mother. Also, you'd barely be worth an entire experience point. Now get out of our territory, you little pudge.
Yeah, you discarded ogre baby. I'm gonna get my boots up your butt.
But Mom said that they said Mom and Dad said they didn't discard me. I ran away.
You got crackers in your pockets or something? Come on now, get.
Crackers isn't in my pocket. You knocked him off his fucking skateboard, you meanie. Crackers is in a coma over there.
Said the goblins were incredibly elastic. This got dark really quick, Cody.
You made me lose what I was gonna say. I'm laughing.
This is our turf. We marked it with our
Urine.
Syrup. Our special goblin syrup that we found in this burnt out place. Crackers helped make it. Crackers knows the secret recipe. But Crackers is recovering.
What flavor's the syrup?
It's toasted marshmallow. How do you think we get the smoky flavor? That's why this is our territory. We collect the smoke.
Look, small fry. We'll make you a deal. Give us some of that syrup and we'll vamoose out of here. Got it?
It's tater tot, not small fry. But maybe we'll be right back. We're gonna go get the syrup. You don't need to follow us. We promise we'll come back with the syrup and just the syrup.
Okay, don't worry about it. We'll keep your friend Crackers here just in case you don't come back. Because you'll find him in a different box if you don't come back than what your parents left you in.
So, like, it's gonna be different from Cracker's Jackbox.
Jesus Christ. I can't tell if this is being hilarious or serious. Holy shit.
People thought I was the dark one.
Whatever you do, Crackers he's scared of dark places, so, like, when you put him in his new box, make sure it's lit up.
Oh,
He's gonna be worried when he wakes up from his nap and doesn't see we're here, so a new box will be a cozy place.
Keep in mind, if you don't come back, I'm gonna put the lid on the box.
But that's his biggest fear. Why would you do that? He's claustrophobic, you know?
I'm just saying, you don't come back, and Oh, now it's 9 minutes. He's gonna go in a box with a lid on it. So, shoo, hurry up.
And they scatter to go presumably get the syrup. They are going to take 8 out of the 9 minutes. What would y'all like to do in the meantime?
I'm finding a cardboard box.
Just pull a pinata out of its box that they sell it in, and there you go.
Oh, I don't think these pinatas get sold like that.
Yeah, I was about to say, you really think the pinata sold in a box? They even said it was like all like smushy and gushy looking. No, I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna find a box. I'm gonna drag Crackers over, and I'm gonna put him in this box and use my eyeliner to write on it something. I was gonna say, "Here lies Crackers." He didn't taste very good, or some weird bullshit, but I can't think of something right now on the fly.
Yeah, I don't think you can say that about 10-year-olds.
I said he's stale Crackers now.
Oh, sweet! So you can just write and say that it's a communion wafer.
I mean, I'm sure there's a stale cracker joke in here.
I can hear that I got a belly laugh at Brit with a fucking communion joke of all things.
I've had those crackers. They're so stale.
They are the worst.
I'm not knocking anyone's religion or anything like that. This is purely for jokes.
But like a 10-year-old and a Catholicism reference, like, it writes itself.
I imagine the box that Crackers gets put in has like some padding in it, and he's done up all nice and comfy and everything, and we're talking all this big smack, but really it's just like very nice and gentle.
Oh yeah, no. Waffles is like only vaguely a monster. She's not gonna actually like murder this kid.
She even tucks him in.
Kisses him on the forehead.
Yeah, found him like a nice raggedy blanket, covered him up, made him a pillow in there.
Make sure he didn't have a concussion from my baseball bat.
Yeah, but I'm sure he's fucking not gonna tell his friends that.
Oh, where'd Crackers go? We took care of him.
I told you I was put him in a box.
Just happened to be a really nice box. This game was recorded in front of a live Goblin audience, and they approved of our chaos antics. All Gobbo children bounced, and no one that didn't really deserve it was hurt in the process of this recording. If you like the show, why not give us a like or subscribe on your podcatcher of choice? Reviews are also helpful in helping us get out to more people with our weird tabletop antics. You can follow us on Twitter at apairofdicelost and on Facebook at apairofdicelost podcasting. If you wanted to send in any questions, you can send them to apairofdicelost@gmail.com. Our theme song for this game is Be Chillin' by Alexander Nakarada, copyright 2017 under a Creative Commons license. And for making it this far, remember, when times seem tough, you're the toughest of the Goblin punks.